What would you do in this situation? What would you do? Let me give you the facts. A young woman, 26-year-old woman, has a dog, a golden retriever by the name of Charlie. So this woman adopted the golden retriever a couple of years ago. This 26-year-old woman's sister, Emily, is 29 years old, right? So sister one with the dog Charlie, the golden retriever, is 26.
Okay.
Sister Emily is 29 and just gave birth to her first child,
Okay.
a baby boy.
Yes.
She and her husband named the kid Charlie.
Oh, no.
The sister with the new baby then asks the younger sister to change the name of the dog. What do you do? I would tell him, screw off. No, I'm not changing the name of my dog.
The dog was here first. It's the dog's name. You named the kid after the dog.
First of all, do I need to get a vet on the phone? How confusing is it for you to change the name of your dog?
See, I heard
after
that
years.
dogs don't know their name as much as they know the enthusiasm that you say it with.
Listen, my dogs absolutely understand without like inflection. People think that, oh, good boy, that it's all about inflection. No. I've tested this. My dogs understand words and sentences. I'm telling you, my Jack Russell Terriers are like 3-year-old kids. Without a doubt. They can follow instructions. So at night, what do you
They can follow instructions. What do you have them taking out the trash and cooking dinner, washing dishes?
They can.
Very handy dogs.
You know what? Maybe we should grab some calls on this.
You don't
and
change a dog.
then I'll finish with my story. What would you do in this situation? You've got a dog for a couple of years, a dog named Charlie. Your sister gives birth. They name their baby boy Charlie, and then they ask you to change the name of the dog because they just named their kid Charlie. What do you do? So the 26-year-old apparently told the older sister, no. The dog's name has been Charlie for 4 years. He knows it. He responds to it. It's on all the paperwork. I'm not changing the damn name of the dog.
You don't go to the vet after a couple of years. Yeah, we're going to change Charlie to Hank. You don't do that. And the dog isn't going to be around.
All right, this is ridiculous.
The dog's, what's a golden retriever? Like 10 years or something? A lifespan? Something like that? The dog is going to pass eventually.
Golden retriever, I would say, average age, probably 12, 13.
Okay.
For a golden retriever.
And it's handy. If the kid's playing with a dog, you call one name, they both come.
Let me grab a couple of calls here.
All right.
What in this situation, what would you do? What would you do if this happened to you? What would you tell your sister? Yeah, change your dog's name because we're naming our kid that name.
Change your kid's name.
800, I would tell my sister to piss off. All right. Agree or disagree? All right, 800-990-1047. Grab a couple of calls here. It's out of curiosity. 800-990-1047. All right, while Andrew is screening, and before I go to calls, let me just finish my thought on my dogs knowing, like, whole sentences. And I've tested this. And, again, I've done directions or given the dogs instructions without inflection. So I've deliberately tried to change things so it's not like an inflection that is a trigger for the dog. Give you an example. So Gatsby, our male, wonderful dog, we let him sleep in the living room. Now, both dogs used to sleep in the living room, but Scout, who's the dominant, she's the female Jack Russell, she's the dominant. So Scout has been occasionally tussling with Gatsby, and they've gotten into it. And, man, she will latch on and not let go. I mean, they are intense dogs, Jack Russells. So we've been putting now, for a couple of months, Scout away in another room off of the kitchen and the living room. And she's got her little, Kirkland doggy bed, which she loves, and a couple of blankets and everything. And she's learned that when we go upstairs to go to bed, that she has to go in the other room. And all I have to say is, time to go in your room. And she gets up, because it's become, conditional
Yeah.
that she knows she's going to get a little treat to go into her room. All I have to say is, all right, time to go into your room. But I've changed up the inflection, and it works every time.
Well,
so
you're like, time to go into your room. And the dog gets up and walks away.
Hold on a
Time
minute.
to go into your room.
Last night I did the experiment again. So Michelle would a lot of times go, time to go in your room. So the inflection, that certainly is something that can be learned by the dog. But last night I whispered. I mean, I literally did this last night just as a test. And I whispered to Scout, time to go in your room.
The dog gets up and goes.
Gets right up, goes right into her little doggy bed and sits down. And then I follow up by giving her a treat. So, I mean, my dog, they understand freaking sentences, all right? Let me go to phones on this. Sam in Largo is first in. Sam, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What do you do if your sister tells you to change the name of your dog?
I tell her to piss off, change the name of the kid.
Yeah.
Right, it's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
Hey, I got a 110-pound purebred German Shepherd, smarter than most people, and he absolutely understands sentences. I can tell him the bathroom, and he'll go in the bathroom so I can let the other dog out.
Yep.
Tell him the rug. Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. How old's your German Shepherd?
3.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Catherine in Sarasota. Catherine, hey, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, MJ. I just want to say, look, there's no way in hell I'm changing that name of that dog. Live with it. If not, we have nothing else to talk about.
I wonder if that could be like a relationship destroyer where, you don't see or talk to your sister for some time.
Over the name of the dog?
Over the dog and the kid's name and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Catherine, ever have anything similar?
No.
Nothing like
No,
that happen?
not at all.
All right.
No.
Any nasty family arguments over something silly like this?
Oh, no. Never.
Wow, so you have the perfect family is what you're telling us, Catherine.
Absolutely
Exactly, MJ.
perfect.
That is fantastic. Thank you, Catherine. Have a great day. Molly. You know what, Molly? I'm going to call you MDMA instead. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right.
That's fine.
Molly in Lakeland, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi. So first of all, I had dogs before I had children. I have a border collie, so super smart.
Yep.
And trainable. But I would be telling everybody that my sister named their kid after my dog.
That's right.
I'd
That's
be going
exactly.
around and be like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
The dog is
You know?
the dog is so good that it
Just
was
want a kid just like it.
it was an honor, yeah,
Yes.
to name the kid
Exactly.
after the dog. All right.
Yeah, to put it in her court, you know?
All right. So, what's like the most complex sentence that your border collie understands?
Oh, good Lord. There's honestly, he wakes my kids up every morning. I just say, go wake them up. And he'll go in there and nuzzle until they get up.
That's great.
That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
It's the border collie alarm clock. I love it. All right.
Exactly.
Well, aren't they hurting? Aren't they hurting dogs?
They are. He's
Yeah.
got a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
He'd be hurting the kids otherwise.
Yeah, border collies are like from Australia.
Yeah.
They herd like sheep.
Yeah, they'll herd
Yeah.
sheep. They'll herd your kids up. Round them up.
There you go.
100%. Yep.
You need to train them to. If your kid's having a hard time getting up, dog ought to drag them out of bed.
Yeah, I just need him to teach math and we'll be good to go.
Oh, there you go.
If you can do math homework.
Guess what? A lot cheaper than a tutor as well. All right, thank you, MDMA, for calling the MJ Morning Show.
All right, good morning.
All right, Melissa in St. Pete. Melissa, MJ Morning Show, you're on. Hello.
Good morning.
All right, so your sister tells you you got to change the name of your dog because we're naming our kid that name. What do you do?
No. My dogs understand a lot more than their name. I can't change their name.
Plus your dog is going to be smarter than that kid for the first 2 or 3 years.
At least.
Absolutely. My dogs are smart.
Hey, what is your dog's names, Melissa?
I have 2, Milo and Luna, rat terriers. They're very intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
They understand full sentences.
Yep. Listen, hands down, without a doubt. Thank you. All right, one more on this, Andrew. Tell all the callers that are calling in, thank you very much. Jeff is in Lakeland. Jeff, your sister tells you to change the name of your dog that you've had for 4 years because they're naming their newborn boy the same name. What do you do?
Absolutely not. If she likes Charlie, just tell her to name him Chuck. Hey, and guys, honestly, dogs they really don't understand sentences. That's the one word, and it's usually the last word you say. I mean, if you tell them, what did you say? Tell them to go to bed.
Yeah, no. When we want Scout, our female, to go into her doggy bed in the other room, we say time to go in your room.
Yeah, and if you just said room, that's all it would take.
You know,
Honestly,
guess what? I'll test that tonight.
All right, Jeff.
You've given me a purpose and a mission for later tonight.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I'll do. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.